Welcome to today's JavaScript tutorials. Today I'll be talking about comparison operators. Comparison operators compare two things together. In English and other languages, we often ask questions like, is this warmer today than yesterday, or are these two buildings of the same size? The answer to this question is either a yes or a no, and they are usually comparing two things. Today versus yesterday, building 1 versus building 2, etc. In programming terms, it is either a true or false. We can ask questions like those in JavaScript too. In JavaScript, we have the following comparison operators. The operator greater, we have the operator less than, is the first thing less than the second. We have operator greater than, is the first thing greater than the second. We have the operator less than and equal to, is the first thing less than or equal to the second. We have the greater than and the equal sign, is the first thing greater than or equal to the second. We have exclamation and double equal to, are the two things equal and equal. We have three equality, are the two things equal. There are less three variants of this, namely double equality and exclamation and equality, which enable you to compare two things that may not be of the same type. 1, with double equality, 1 is true, but 1 is equal to is not true, as 1 is a string, while 1 is a number. We recommend you stick to strict equal or not equal, as it did in this side inside bracket, and avoid the use of double equality and equal to with exclamation mark. Next is functions. Though I have talked about functions in my previous examples, functions are blocks of code to which we assign a name so that we can reuse them. Say adding two numbers is a common operation for our website. We can write the above code inside a function as follows. Function is add num1 and num2. Let sum is equal to num1 plus num2 and return sum. See how the function accepts two numbers, num1 and num2, formerly called the parameters of the function. Add them and returns the result. In other words, send the result back to you. Here we have defined how the add function should behave, but we are not using it. To use this code, we will need to call it. Calling a function is simply writing its name and using parentheses to pass in the arguments, that is, the actual parameters. There are less strict variants. So you write in variable, then we add 2 and 3. Let's take another example. Consider a function that alerts whatever is sent to it. Function is alert message. Alert message. In this function, alert message is the function name. Message is the parameter, and we have no return value. Notice the missing return value statement. When we call it as alert message, hello world, the hello world part is the argument of the function. This is just the tip of the iceberg in the world of functions, but enough to get us moving. Getting back to the add function, we will use it as follows. Take for instance for this a JavaScript code. Function is add num1, num2, number1, number2. Let sum is equal to number1 plus number2. Return sum. We then return sum. Let num1 is equal to 2. Let num2 is equal to 3. Let sum is equal to add num1, num2. Alert sum. Did it run okay? If not, look into the console and see if you have any syntactical errors. Repeating what we said about variables, this might again seem like more work to do exactly the same things, and you do be right in saying that. However, this will help us prepare for something more than just adding two numbers together. The next one is flow control. Generally, a program in JavaScript will execute line by line, but there are instances when we wish to execute a statement based on some condition, or execute a group of statements multiple times. Such change in the order of execution of code is called flow control. An example will make it clearer. Suppose you wish to show different messages to your users depending on whether they are 18 and above or not. In plain English, your logic will be as follows. If age is less than 18, display you are not an adult, else display you are an adult. In JavaScript, you do write the code as follows. If age is less than 18, alert you are not an adult, else alert you are an adult. Notice how similar the plain English version is to the JavaScript code. What we just wrote is an example of an if-else statement. Notice the age less than 18 part. That's the condition. We have used the less than operator here from the comparison operator section above. The general syntax of if-else is if condition code to run if condition is true, else code to run if condition is false. We will use if-else whenever we will need to make a condition decision in the code. For example, making sure our users have entered the right data. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.